Virgo. Virgo, welcome. I'm going to do a general read for you this week. Keep in mind this is a general. I'm going to look at your current energy, your desires, the outcome, what's working for you, and what you may need to be aware of. Keep in mind that what you may need to be aware of could be something that's really positive. It's just something you don't want to miss. That said, Virgo, let's get into this and figure out what is going on for you and what we can. So off the top, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is Leo energy, and this is somebody that's taking action towards what they want. It's also one of those people that can be sort of out there and rash. Eight of Swords is what your desires are, and that's really interesting because the Eight of Swords is sort of being stuck in your head around a lot of things and really not knowing what to do. We'll go through and clarify later. But then we also have the Queen of Wands. So maybe this is actually this Eight of Swords energy of not knowing what to do actually has something to do with a relationship that is very well connected with the King and Queen showing up. What's working for you is the Ten of Swords. So maybe things are ending. Maybe there's an end in this relationship, or maybe you're moving into a new cycle. And then what you need to be aware of is the Four of Wands. And that's really interesting because that's creating the stability and celebration around having, I don't know how to say it. It could even be, just having that sort of home life that everybody sort of has been taught to crave. Now, why is the King of Wands here? Let's go through this and figure this out. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? Those three didn't want to go in. Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. It seems like you're not sure if this is a partnership that's even good for you with the Two of Wands here, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. Or you've been contemplating things for so long that I just like contemplating things so much, and you're finally taking action after sort of things not really moving at all, and it starts to go for you. So why is the Eight of Swords here? Whoa. Sorry, got majorly dizzy there for a second as I started pulling those cards. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Two of Swords. And this seems that you know what you want. You're scared to take action towards it in case it's the wrong decision. And even though things are okay, you just have this thing like, I might just get locked out of all of this altogether and not have what I want. And I say that because we have the Five of Pentacles here. We have the key to the door, and the pentacles are right on the door. It's like you've locked yourself inside, away from everybody else to hold on to those types of things. So, and maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't let somebody into my life. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I'm just going to kind of sit here and not really focus on anything. Now, why is the Queen of Wands here? The Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. So the Magician is your energy. And the Queen of Wands is one of those individuals who is busy with what they're doing. They're out there. They're making things happen. But at the same time, you're kind of, this is in the outcome. So once you start taking action towards things, it can seem overwhelming. And it can be overwhelming because it looks like whatever you're taking action towards is a new start for you. And it's a new start possibly at work. It could be also a new start in this relationship. And we have your energy showing up. You've got the skills to make this work. It's just up to you. Now, why is the Ten of Swords here? So I think that the Ten of Swords here is because this is a whole thing where because you're taking action, part of things are dying away. You've left and moved on, but we have the Seven of Swords, that things just aren't going the way that you wanted them to with all of this. And we have the Fool and the Ten of Wands, and that's kind of the idea that, okay, you know what, this is all fallen away, it's fallen apart, maybe things have even failed, with the Seven of Swords here, that things are just falling apart. But when it's falling apart, it seems like there is this opportunity that comes in, and we have the Ten of Wands, and it just seems like it's just so much work that maybe you won't actually take even that opportunity. Now, why is the Four of Wands here? Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Star. It may be that at some point, what you need to be aware of is that at the bottom of it all, we want to have the stability, someone to hold our hand, somebody that we can care for and create a life around of abundance, and be able to have those feelings and optimism about better times ahead. This seems very, very positive here, despite that this seems like it's a negative, because it seems like things are ending. They may not be going the way you want, but starting something new and taking that leap of faith is going to require effort. And that we can see that at the same time there's this stability, there's possibly a relationship that's coming in for you that's going to manage to meet those hopes and dreams for you. Because we have the King and Queen of Wands, it seems like it's a very, very sort of destined match. I want to pull 3 more cards with respect to this spread for you. Oh, lovers show up. Beautiful. The Emperor and the Nine of Swords. This love that could be coming in for you, it has a lot of stability, and that at the same time can cause a bit of anxiety. It's almost, the feeling is I almost get the feeling like you don't deserve this, that you don't believe that this is possible for you. And one of the things that I had read that was very, very or had listened to actually on YouTube, was very, very powerful, was to recite to yourself that I am enough. Whoever this person is, you see them almost on a pedestal, and that creates a lot of anxiety for you. Realize that if you're seeing this person as the king or the queen, you are their equal. Virgo, that is what I have for you today. Thank you for being here. Feel free to leave me a comment below. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I'd be really curious to see how this turns out for you. Best of luck with this week, and we'll talk to you next time.